Full Force 2023. Wir sind hier heute mit Lionheart, die sich Zeit genommen haben. Guys, welcome at Full Force.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the West Coast.
Kevin.
Yeah, how was your trip so far? How was the first half of the festival season for you?
It's been great. We've done a ton of fests. This is our second to last show on this run. We played Mighty Sounds tomorrow. Last night we played Jahre on air. It was awesome. And then we have a break in July. We come back in August for even more fests. So playing Summer Breeze, things like that, awesome. Brutal Assault, etc.
Yeah. And did you already had the chance to explore the festival field? Because I think it's pretty special here.
It's awesome. We walked around all morning.
Yeah, like this morning we walked like around. It was like awesome. We check out like every stage because we have like a bunch of friends playing today. So we checked the hardball and the stage like at the very end. Yeah.
Yeah. Slope is on the hardball, so we wanted to check that out. Kubla Khan's on hardball, so we'll be there all day for sure too. But we were just talking this morning. This is the coolest. This is the coolest festival
Literally
ground.
the coolest festival ground
100%.
you can discover.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
100%. It's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
so
perfect.
tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got a tough schedule today.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
tight.
A lot of friends. It was the same story yesterday. It's like Jahre on air and Full Force is always like it's like Friends Fest or something. You know, it's like everybody that we know is playing one of them or both of them.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Awesome.
Huge
So-
meeting.
Yeah. Yes. Talking about your last record. Welcome to the West Coast, Part 3. It was released last year.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think? How was the response or what's
the reaction's been awesome. I
reactions,
mean, we play I think 3.
3 new songs.
Yeah, we
right?
already play 3 songs off that album on tour. Hell on Earth, Death Comes in Threes, and Live by the Gun. And people are singing along, singing right back to all of them, and it's only been out for a few months, so it's awesome, dude. And it was just like such a cool experience. I feel like every band always says like, oh, our last album is our best album. You know what I mean? But this one really felt like that. We spent 2 or 3 years writing it all over COVID, and then to have the chance to work with the guests that we have on the album, Ice-T, Ant from E-Town Concrete, Los from Desmadre, Jamie Josta of Hatebreed, obviously, like all these people on the album, it's a dream come true. It's just it's crazy, dude. So super stoked on it.
Yeah.
Totally agreed.
So I would say in general you stick to your sound compared to the older records. Would you agree in that?
Yeah, I think like it. When we first started writing the album, we didn't set out to write Welcome to West Coast 3. We just started writing new music.
Yeah.
And it came to me that we should name it that because it felt more like 1 and 2. It was, in my opinion, it's harder and a little more aggressive than Valley of Death, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so it felt more like a return to kind of like Welcome to West Coast 2, the style that we had on that album. It still has really, really heavy grooves, but the lyrics are a lot harder. It's kind of back to how we maybe were during that cycle.
Yes.
And so it just felt more natural to kind of make it like a trilogy. It's still like obviously very Lionheart, but it felt more like the original Welcome to West Coast.
Can you name any influences you use while writing for this record especially?
Any instruments?
In the instruments and in the lyrics as well.
Influence.
Oh,
Influence, sorry.
Influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anything out of the ordinary. And a lot of times with our music, I write the lyrics first, and then we try to match music to it. So as far as like lyrics and stuff or influence from there, I mean, I listen to a lot of rap. I don't listen to a ton of heavy music, to be honest. I like the storytelling I find there, and I find like I can relate to a lot of the lyrics more coming from some of those folks. Yes. So, I guess I took some influence from that, but still listen to the same stuff. Hatebreed, E-Town Concrete, Body Count, everybody that's on the album, Desmadre, like all my favorite bands are on our album. So I guess that's where I take influence from as well.
And looking to the scene, I would say there are a lot of bands that expand their sound with other influences from other different genres, all that stuff. What is your opinion on that?
In what way? I guess like what's an example?
In consuming while hearing it. So we have so many bands that's doing music with a lot of hip hop influences, electronic influences. All these genres are combined in a hardcore way, I would say.
I think it's cool. I think anybody that's pushing the envelope, anybody that's creating new ceilings within heavy music, it's awesome and should be celebrated. Whether it be electronic influence or hip hop or rap influence or whatever it may be, it doesn't matter to me. I don't always like enjoy all of it, obviously, but I love the art form. I love people that are pushing that. I think we try to do that too, adding the groove and kind of you can hear a lot of the rap influence in our stuff as well as like obviously the old school hardcore pieces too. So, but yeah, I think there's like a lot of bands that are. Slope is a great example of a band that is completely pushing the envelope and doing. They just dropped a new song, a new video. It's like
the other day,
insane.
Freak Dreams. It's like insane.
Yeah, Freak Dreams. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah,
like I don't even know how to describe it. So, but there, I mean, in my opinion, like that's genius level shit. Like, what they're doing, and so to the extent that more bands continue to push the envelope in different ways and in different pieces of this like heavy music realm, I think it's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. And yeah, when we look into the future, when my research is right, next year Lionheart is turning 20. Do you guys have any plans for that? So for celebrating, or is there anything coming we can expect?
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that actually. That's wild.
It's like 20 years the band, and isn't it like 10
time.
years?
It's 10 years of Welcome to the West Coast actually.
Yeah.
Next year. So. That I already knew about. Yeah, we had been talking about that. So I think we'll try to do something for that, maybe mid-year next year or end of the year next year. So, yeah, we do have a big headliner that we're going to be going out on in the beginning of next year, but we have not announced it yet, so can't announce it here. But it's a massive one, going into the biggest rooms that we've ever gone into with an absolutely incredible lineup, a lineup that I never thought that we'd be able to bring out. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm excited to announce that when we can.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for your time.
Hell yeah.
And see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.